Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to the Scan Tool Network. In this video we're going to be taking a closer look at the X Tool AnyScan A30M tool, which is a multi-vehicle, multi-system scan tool which uses either your phone or tablet to connect to your vehicle. Now, 9 times out of 10, I'm normally a fan of a wired diagnostic tool, meaning it's a tool which has a wire coming out of the top and this end goes into the port of the vehicle. But this scan tool here changes absolutely everything. So if you are interested in this tool, I'm going to pop a link to this kit in the description below this video because fakes and clones do exist. So if you use the links below, that will make sure you get a genuine and official product, okay? Let's take a closer look at this package. Alright, so on your phone or your tablet, you need to download this AnyScan app. And once you've done that, you can open it. And then you will be presented with this screen here. So everything is looking quite small at the moment because we are using it on a phone, but if you were to use it on a tablet or a bigger phone, then obviously these icons would be just that little bit bigger. So what is the AnyScan A30M by X Tool? Well, it's a multi-vehicle, multi-system package that allows you to diagnose and do resets on your vehicle, reset service functions as well that generally are only sort of dealt with by the garage or the dealer. So it effectively puts the power in your hands. Not only does it put it in your hands, but it puts it in the hands of your phone or your tablet as well. Normally these functions and features are normally only found on a dedicated scan tool, which you have to buy separately. Well, this time the software is just loaded onto your phone or your tablet, which makes it a really popular choice for a lot of people. So yeah, as I said earlier, if you are interested in buying this, make sure you use the links in the description below because there are fakes, there are clones, they can damage your vehicle and it's not worth going down that route. So please make sure you use the links in the description. I'll pop a link in for the UK region and also the American region as well, and that's where you really need to buy these tools from because they are the official products. So just remember, there are fakes, there are clones out there and they can damage your vehicle, so make sure you use the links in the description below. Price wise, this is currently coming in at £199 if you're in England or UK, or it's about $224 US as well. Okay, so that's at the time of making this video. That price can go up and down. So when it comes to the manufacturers covered, we'll take a look. So you've got a tab across the top here and we'll go to America. So these are the American manufacturers which are covered. Then we'll go to Asia, and these are the Asian manufacturers which are covered. Then we go to Europe, these are the European. We've got high-end stuff on here as well, like Lamborghini, Ferrari, Aston Martin. And then we've got Australia, and we've also got China there, okay? So those are the manufacturers which are covered. Now when it comes to systems, what systems are covered? Well, effectively it's going to cover all systems. So on this Audi we're using as an example, we've got a flashing glow plug and we've got an airbag light. So we'll use these as an example. So we'll go to Europe and we're going to, whoops, we've selected the wrong, see it's quite touch sensitive, so you've got to be very careful where you are pressing. So it's accidentally opened the Opel, but we don't want to go to Opel, we want to go to Audi, okay? So we're clicking Audi. Let's click OK to that. So we'll go manual selection and then it's going to give us like loads and loads of different types of vehicles. So we're going to go Audi A6 2011 after, so it's a 2016 model this. Okay, and we'll go full system diagnosis. So basically this is giving us a full list of all of the systems we can potentially diagnose and reset. So I'll just scroll through them. Now this list here will depend on what vehicle you're using it in. So if you were using it on a BMW, you know, some of these things would be called something different. And obviously some vehicles have some systems installed where some don't. So it might give you a full list of everything that can potentially be diagnosed, but it'll only connect to the certain things that it can diagnose, okay? So we're going to click on the engine electronics first of all because we've got the flashing glow plug light and that is what this is associated with. So if we go engine electronics and then we go read trouble code, and then it's telling us here we've got a fault code of P123800. fuel injector cylinder 2 open circuit. We found there was a loose connection with that, which was quite strange. So what we can do is we can go on to erase code just at the bottom here. You can do lots of other things like read live data and things like that, but for now we're just going to go into the clear trouble code. We can do it from this section here as well, so keep an eye on the flashing glow plug light when I do this. Well, there we go. So it looks like the fault code has been cleared and the glow plug light is now no longer flashing. So again, it's the same with the airbag system. Airbag, it's connecting to the airbag system. Read trouble code. That's the trouble code, and that is the message we were getting from this screen. We'll just do it from this screen here. Erase DTC. Keep an eye on the airbag light. That one there. When I do this, so yes, yes. And there we go, the airbag light has gone. No fault codes detected. So also you may have noticed that it can do like component testing as well. It'll do lots of live data, so you can get like live data from the vehicle, you know, all of your DPF live data, your O2 sensor data, your fuel trim data, all of your gearbox temperatures and things like that, which is really important if you are doing gearbox changes, oil changes. And also like I say, like component testing. So if you wanted to find out if like a certain motor wasn't working or a switch wasn't working, then you can do a component test on whatever it is you're testing. So that's a really good feature. Okay. What about the special functions? So I'll go back out of this, and that you can be assured that basically it's gonna. Actually, I'll go into yes. Create a PDF report. You can go into, it'll cover all systems on all vehicles, so you can be assured of that. Okay. Now what are the special functions? So if we click into the services tab, right, these are the special functions that it can do. So you know, it can do throttle resets, TPMS, oil service resets, injector coding, headlight adjustment, steering angle sensor calibration, ABS brake bleeding, seat calibration, electronic pump calibration, power balance resets, transport mode change, tyre change upgrades, so you have to change in wheel size, BMS, that's new battery registration, suspension calibration, airbag, ECU reset, electronic parking brake, you can open and close the calipers, windows and doors initialization and calibration, DPF regeneration for forced regeneration, gear learning, instrument cluster, and gearbox matching. So those are the special functions which are really good actually. One thing I'll show you as well is the live data. Probably should have showed you this earlier when I was in the. In fact, this time we'll go in automatic detection, so you can set it to just basically find your vehicle instantly without having to put all of the information in, and we'll go full system. So that was actually a lot quicker. We go into engine electronics, and then we go to live data. So you can go, there are two different types, but it's going to give you like hundreds and hundreds. You can see the tiny progress bar here on the right hand side. It just shows you how much data it will actually give you. And then if we say, for example, you could just say select all and then click OK, and then it's going to give you all of the live data. So it has a unit on the right hand side, whether it be like a degree in temperature, or like a packet per minute, or a speed, etc., or a time. So that's, for example, 973 seconds since it started. The vehicle's speed is 0 kilometers an hour. Obviously they're quite basic things, but as we go down the list, it's going to give you lots of camshaft information, fuel levels, air mass volumes, air intake temperatures, throttle positions, injector positions, torque limitations, pre-glow time, injector quality, fuel consumption, pre-injection durations, camshaft RPMs, service regeneration. So then we've got like DPF information here, so particle filter, like your soot mass measured and calculated, particle ash volume, and there's loads more, like and we're only at that point of the progress. So it gives you so much information, like it's impossible for me to cover it in just one video. So we'll move on. Updates for this tool, that's another important one. Updates for this are free for life. I know a lot of tools which which are specifically diagnostic tools that actually cover the same amount of information as this, and they will charge you like £130 per year after the first year's update. So you're getting free updates for life with this tool, which is really good, and it's a really good selling point, I think, for this one. To update it, you need to go, we'll just go completely back out of this. Just click no. Kind of got to come all the way out. You just click the menu tab here, and then you can click on the update button, and it will automatically update it for you. But you do need a connection to like a Wi-Fi or a data package. Okay, most phones will have that in any case. So how does it compare to other tablet phones or other phone packages? Well, this is streets ahead of anything else. This is the best one on the market, and I'm telling you that not as like just trying to sell it. I'm telling you it's because I've tried a lot of them, and that is what, from what I said earlier, I don't really like using iPhone tools or tablet tools which don't have like a wired connection. This changes everything. This it covers so much more than the rest of the packages out there. Like, this is the first tool that I've seen that it works wirelessly on a phone, that does like activation tests or bi-directional tests. I've never seen anything like that. So this is the first of its kind, let's say. Help and support, you can I think you need to, I'm not sure if you can, is that report? No, that just shows the reports that you've previously done. So what you can do is you can email that to yourself, and then you can print it off that way, or you can show it to a customer, show it to a customer's email that way. So that would be a way of showing the print offs. It doesn't look like there's a support feature on this where you can so if you've got a problem or a connection isn't working, you would need to contact X Tool directly, or indeed contact the people that you bought it from. Okay, they might be able to help. When it comes to languages, it will do with the languages, but you need to go into settings, and then you can show all of your other languages that are available for the tool. Okay, then we've got the box instructions. I've already showed you the box instructions. Is it easy to use, and would I recommend it to anybody who's ever used a scan tool before? I would say, if I'm 100% honest with you, somebody who's never used a scan tool before in their life, I would say probably get them a dedicated scan tool, a scan tool that has all you can do is use it as a scan tool. This is a little bit fiddly to install the software, I won't lie about that. Once it's installed, it's fine, it runs okay, but I had a bit of an issue because when I first installed the software and did a full update, not all of the manufacturers were showing, so I had to go back to the manufacturer and then give them my serial number, then they had to load them on for me, so it wasn't as straightforward as I would have liked it to have been. But having said that, they came back to me really quickly, and they really helped me out when I had a bit of an issue. So I would say, if you've never used a scan tool before, maybe try something else first. If you've used scan tools before and you're very experienced with them, and you know all about installing apps and updates and things like that, then by all means, definitely this could be one for you. The other menu icons, we got, well, that just goes in back into diagnosis. Settings, as we saw here, you can set up your workshop information, so your specific workshop information would show up on the PDF reports, okay, for your customers if you were using it like that. And then we've got about, just activation information, and you can set up your units, metrics, etc. Update, we've covered that, and then that just shows you the reports which you previously had. So this is the kind of like example of a report, but obviously you will get more dedicated information to your business and your name on here if you input it from the settings menu. Okay, so that is it. What about the delivery? The delivery of this is 1 to 2 working days, so if you want to say order on a Monday, you should get it by the Wednesday, and that's using the links in the description below this video, by the way. So yeah, it's a fantastic package. I'd highly recommend it. As like I say, this is the most advanced scan tool that I've ever seen on a phone, and it's worth the money, because even the money you pay for this, the reason you're getting it for a really good price is because you're not using any hardware from the manufacturer. The manufacturer is only providing you with software. Other tools with this level of capability are generally a lot higher in price, because you're also paying for the hardware, the tablet, or the the wired box that comes with it. all you're paying for is the software and the cheap dongle that comes with it as well. So yeah, it's a fantastic package. But as I say, I'll pop the links in the description below this video. Make sure you use those links, because there are fakes, there are clones out there, and they can damage your vehicle. So guys, I hope this video has helped make your decision as to whether this tool's for you or not, and I'll see you on the next video.